Alright guys, welcome in today. Had to represent with my Kobe shirt before we get started on our
Alright, so we are drawing the Kobe 4 today. Easily one of my favorites for a couple of reasons I'll talk about throughout the video. But really a Kobe fan, goes all the way back to when he started. I think I was 16, he was 18, so pretty close in age. Not too far away, but the Kobe 4 means a lot to me. As we get started, same way I start all of my shoes is with an L shape. So I'm going to start with the back. This one is kind of a mid. It's one of his first that was kind of low top, which was a little bit groundbreaking for when he did this. But I still have that back that's flat, and then the bottom going across, stretch it out over there. Just starting out in pencil. You probably can't see it really good right away, but I'll go over it a little bit thicker, but I want to start in pencil just so it gets some of those details and make sure I get some of the lines just right. After you got that L shape on there, you can curve up the toe a little, give a little curve on that toe, and then this one goes gradually kind of up that diagonal, just like a lot of the shoes that I have. As it gets up to that kind of curve, give it a little curve round on there, and then this one goes down and bumps back up a little bit. Just go over that a little bit darker so you can see. I'm going to add the sole. Most soles are pretty straight across here. This one is very similar also. Comes up a little bit in the back and then kind of curves and then down. Basically like a diagonal line over. Like cut through the midsole, bumps it up a little bit. Adds almost like a little wing in the front here. That'll curve around the toe. There we go, got that nice. I like that shape. Has kind of that traditional Nike front, almost like almost draws inspiration, I think, from like the Air Force One kind of toe box. So curves down over here. And then this also brings over here, adds a little bit of a curve to it to basically get ready to mimic that Nike symbol. So this part really is kind of like that Air Force One part in kind of sections. On the back over here has a little bit reinforce for your heel. It'll kind of go up and then over, and then it'll come down. So almost like a triangle kind of design, but that's very reminiscent of the Jordan 3. Also had that back heel support. This one definitely a little bit stronger on here. And then our Nike symbol will kind of tuck right in this space in here. This line basically just kind of separates the back from the mid. I'm gonna add a little line over there. And then one more that basically connects from that part. Goes down a little bit like the Nike. And then jets back up towards the tongue. Speaking of the tongue, I guess I can add that tongue in there. Goes up. And then back around. Kind of loops in there. A little bit bigger tongue on this one than some of the other Kobe's, especially the newer ones that are around. See if we can sneak that Nike symbol in here. Just kind of start with the line, thinner line over here. As it gets down, it gets a little bit thicker. And then add that curve for the swoosh. Again, I'm really light, just in case I make a mistake. You want to make sure that that curve goes back up, almost pointing like directly at the tongue, like as if it was an arrow, and then comes down. So it kind of has that point, that V to the top, and then curves back around, and then goes kind of straight. So these kind of sides are really similar. Kind of has that point up here, but then that point over here as well. All right, nice. So we got a lot of those good shapes. I'm going to add a couple little more details, but basically if you can get to this point, I think you got a really good chance of making it look pretty realistic. I'm going to add a little bit of detail on that tongue on the top. Same thing. It has that almost similar kind of parallel lines that fill in this kind of collar on the top. So that'll follow through there. And then down on the bottom, it's got this part kind of sticks out a little bit, and this part kind of bumps around. So it's kind of got like a little wiggle on the back side here. It's got a little bit of grip on the bottom. But it'll bump up a little bit. So I'm gonna bring up and then over and then down. Okay, so I'm gonna actually switch this up. I'm gonna go over this part with Sharpie and then show some more details that you can add. A lot of my videos that I've been doing now, I've been giving you guys kind of ideas because there's so many different customized, different series, especially of this one. It was one of the more popular kind of first retro or protro editions of the Kobe, where they really started to do a bunch of different colors on there. So you can almost customize it any way that you want. So I'm gonna go over that in Sharpie real fast. So let's do that. Wait, stop right there. As you can see, I kind of forgot the shoelace part of it, the little details, but this is a good point to stop anyways. I forgot to hit my play button. Frazzled and frustrated on there. It happens. Accidents happens, like my main Bob Ross always says. So what I did is I already started on the shoelaces down here, but basically I just try to add some of those circles onto that side, the kind of top side part. I add some circles on there. I always try to count to make sure it's about the right number. And then basically I just start adding these little pieces of rope almost. They go a little bit thicker at the top and then come down in almost like a zigzag way. So I'm gonna go through that real quick and then I'll finally add some Sharpie so you can kind of customize and start thinking about whatever colors that you want. So let's go through this real quick now. Now we actually are. All right, so there it is. I threw a couple more details, kind of cleaned it up a little bit, even had to get my inspiration for my shoebox, if you saw on here. I got my little Kobe shoebox with his signature on here. Kind of throw his signature over on the side. And now really is where it takes it into your control, where you can kind of customize this however that you want. I am going to do one of my favorite colorways, Little Lakers theme on the Protro that they just threw out. Actually, a Protro is what they call them, because it still had some kind of tweaks in it. But really, I love the championship run that he had when he wore these all season in the Kobe 4. And I'll probably fill out the background, do his logo up in the corner, and fill it out to the best of my ability. You guys do what you want for your background, but just fill out the page, because this is kind of like your little, almost like a coloring book kind of sheet right now, where you can kind of customize it however you want. But I'm going to go kind of classic on this one, since this is a classic shoe. So let's see how you guys do. I'm going to go through mine real quick. All right, then there it is. Fantastic. Definitely had some Mamba mentality as I was finishing that up there. Got it all colored up and do it as a little logo over in the corner. So it turned out good. Hopefully yours can turn out awesome too. If you got a picture of yours, you can always tag me on Instagram or any other social platform just by hitting Mr. Shooty's art on the tag on there. So thank you as always. I am Mr. Shooty. This is Mr. Shooty's art class. We'll talk to you guys later.